27 Storm Track weather with Chief Meteorologist Cameron Hopman.
Well, it has been active, to say the least. Showers and thunderstorms continue to roll through southern Wisconsin. Not one, but two rounds of those storms. And looking at our Doppler radar, we're still tracking that initial burst of shower and thunderstorm activity. This is the remnants of that now, moving from Jefferson to Janesville down to Beloit. That is now pushing east out of our region. Behind it, a secondary line of storms, though weaker, has developed off to the west of us, and this is continuing to move east-northeast as well, ranging from Cuba City back towards the areas near Portage, Dodgeville as well, and it's all pushing eastward. So Madison right now, at least on the west side, looking pretty dry, and looking west over the Capitol building, East Washington Avenue looking sufficiently damp, but you can see those clearer, drier conditions behind the Capitol. Temperatures starting to rebound once again, and it's possible that those storms to the west of us could feed off of some more of that warmth in the coming hours. But once that second line comes through, our threat of showers, thunderstorms, the threat of severe weather has concluded for the day. That's the good news. Moving forward, check this out. Our future track, as we stand right now, latest model data finally gelling together with what we're actually looking at on our Doppler radar. Here's again where we stand right now just after 6 o'clock. That secondary line not as evident on this model data, but you can see as that system moves eastward, that secondary line not necessarily packing quite that punch, still possibly affecting the areas of East Dane County and beyond by about 8 to 9 o'clock, but really any threat of severe weather comes to an end by 8 p.m. The Storm Prediction Center maintaining its 2 on the threat index. That yellow on your screen, that slight risk of severe weather, that's technically a 2 out of 5 on that threat index. So still looking at that threat of damaging winds, large hail, isolated tornadic activity, all a possibility over the next couple of hours here. So it's important to remain weather aware, have that 27 Storm Track app downloaded and ready to go. So breaking it all down to the basics. 4 p.m. we saw these storms really get underway. The last of those truly severe storms likely exit east of us by about 8 o'clock. Damaging winds, hail, tornadic activity, all a possibility of the greatest threat for tornadoes falling well to our south. Back to that future track, watch what happens here. Cloud cover begins to move out. Cooler conditions move in following the passage of that cold front that's driving all these showers and storms through our region. Temperatures overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning dwindling right back down to the upper 40s and low 50s. We'll wake up to 51 in Janesville, 47 Baraboo, 49 degrees in Madison early tomorrow morning. You'll wake up tomorrow morning. It is the first day of that holiday weekend and the sun is shining. 51 degrees at 7, 54 degrees right around 8 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be perfect. Watch this. Back to that future track. More sunshine, more warmth. Temperatures reaching back up into the low 70s. Similar to where we found ourselves just a few hours ago. We could have a few light clouds during the second half of the day, but that should not impact any of those plans. Heading out the Bratfest, perfect weather tomorrow evening. I know today was a bit of a loss, but tomorrow looks gorgeous. 72 at 5 o'clock, by 6, 71. 70 degrees by 7 o'clock, by 8 o'clock. It's still 68 degrees and pleasant on Saturday evening. But make the most of the pleasant weather while it lasts, because by Sunday morning, showers and storms back in the forecast. In fact, we could actually be looking at another threat of potentially strong to severe weather Sunday morning. 67 your high temperature on Sunday. Monday for Memorial Day reaching a high of 70, but we are tracking an additional chance of showers and thunderstorms in your forecast. Thankfully, the latest model data shifting any real true rain chances to Monday evening. So a lot of those parades taking place Monday morning shouldn't horribly be impacted by that rainfall, and that's partially a hope on my behalf, because I'll be walking one of those parades on Monday morning.
Fingers crossed.
Exactly. Yeah. 68 your high temperature on Tuesday, and beyond that, more of that warmth.
So tomorrow's the day to get your brats.
Tomorrow's the day to get the brats and really do anything outdoors the next couple of days.
Okay, thanks, Cam. The Green Bay Packers began optional team activities. Pablo Iglesias tells us how an important special teamer is learning from the past.